This was an incredible amount of work, and we're so happy that we sucked it up and got it done.
We're Tyler and Todd, and in 2020, we parked our RV in the middle of the Canadian forest to live out our dream of building an off-grid home for ourselves. Hundreds of projects and thousands of small steps later, our journey to build a simple life in the woods has led us to where we are today. Hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, which helps us get introduced to more like-minded people just like you. Come along.
Good morning and welcome back to the channel. So if you caught last week's video, we ended off by saying that the next step on the workshop was the subfloor. That was very, very wishful thinking. We got way ahead of ourselves and realized that we need to insulate first because we're gonna be doing spray foam, and it just would have been a mess all over the subfloor. So. Yeah, so then we also realized that we had to take out a few more beams to give us a little bit of extra ceiling height because we are both over 6 foot. We didn't want to be banging our heads all the time. We spent all morning doing that. Taking those beams out was a lot of work. Yeah. They're called collar ties, and it was explained to us when the building got dropped off that it's meant to keep the building from moving on transport. So so now they're not really needed, so we can take them out, but we got a call that the spray foam guys are on their way to do the insulation. So we're gonna finish up removing the last couple beams, cleaning up and getting ready for this. Let's do it. Okay. All that I can do is say things are progressing along nicely with this spray foam, although we did run a little low on material, so we're just waiting on someone to bring some out. So while that's happening, I figured I'd come down and make some coffee. Oh my goodness, my babies. Hi. Hi everyone. How's everyone doing? All right, so I'm gonna put on some hot water, make some coffee. We have got some happy and most importantly, caffeinated insulators. The rest of the barrels of spray foam are just arriving now. Fingers crossed that there's no more hiccups for the rest of the build and we're able to get this done today. A few hours later and the building is completely spray foamed and insulated. It feels a lot different in here. Like the sound is so different. It's a lot brighter already. Yeah. I mean, obviously we're not leaving it orange, but it's brighter than it was with the brown. So that makes me excited because it's gonna be even brighter when we get the shiplap up. Yeah, taking these beams out, like look at the ceiling height. It's so much nicer. So high, look. I'm really glad we did it. It's gonna be beautiful. But what I quickly did want to show you guys is, if you remember in last week's video, we were talking about this garage door. So as you remember, it's just like a very thin piece of metal and it has a huge gap. Once the insulators were here, they made the decision to just leave this up here blank and not fill it with spray foam, which makes a lot of sense. So we did decide that we're gonna put in the French doors, and once we can actually get those in and order them. Like October before they can arrive. Yeah, so we called a bunch of places, 20-week wait on doors. It's just wild. So, but right here you can see how thick the insulation is. So we filled the 2x4 cavity completely. So we did 3.5 inches of spray foam. And the guy was joking that with this much spray foam in this small of a building, we'll be able to heat it with candles, he said. So I want to test that though. It'd be kind of interesting. Yeah. But they also, wherever, like right here, these are 2 pieces of wood together to build the like header. And they used acoustic sealant to close up anywhere that there's potential for an air gap along the floor where it means. It just looks really, really good. Yeah, so We're just doing a quick sweep. They said that we can stay in here for a few minutes to do this, but then we need to close the door and leave it alone for 48 hours so all the spray foam can off gas, which is a really important part of it because it can be harmful. So
yeah, that's probably why they were wearing respirators.
Okay, we're gonna finish up sweeping, and yeah, I think we're just gonna relax for the rest of the evening. So
works for me.
Yeah, all right.
We've been using our sauna every single day for nearly 2 weeks now, and we're really starting to see the health benefits of it. Our skin feels just healthier, our body isn't as sore, and we're having the best sleeps we've had in such a long time. It's really setting us up in a good, healthy state as we take on this really ambitious build season that we have this year.
You're talking about the sauna?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's the best thing that we've done here. My skin feels so different. I don't know. I'm really glad we did it. It was a lot of work, but worth it.
Worth it. And another component of our health journey is Athletic Greens, who happens to be the sponsor of today's video.
Athletic Greens is the ultimate all-in-one nutritional formula jam-packed with 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced ingredients.
Their formula helps promote immune health as well as boost your energy. It's giving you gut health with pre and probiotics. It's got all that good stuff that you might be missing from your diet that you didn't even realize.
Normally, greens like that would taste really bitter and chalky, but not this. Athletic Greens is subtly sweet while providing you all of those great health benefits.
If you want to find out more about Athletic Greens and how this all-in-one formula can help you with your health journey, make sure you use the link in the description box down below. If you use that link, they're going to give you 5 free travel packs as well as a 1-year supply of the vitamin D drops.
We're going to kick back and enjoy these Athletic Greens by the fire while we wait for the sauna to heat up.
So is this a naked sauna or underwear?
What do you think? There is truly nothing like wood heat. It just is the most relaxing thing in the world. I'm so blissed out right now. Not only was the sauna really warm, but the dome is the hottest it's ever been. We actually had to leave the door cracked open for 10 minutes to let it air out. We're in like that weird in-between phase in the seasons.
We have a storm coming up from the south right now, so it's bringing a bunch of hot air with it, which is causing all this. It's a welcome break. I mean,
yeah,
it's getting me excited for spring even more. Hey, Eddie, right?
Yeah, but obviously like this big wood stove here, it takes a while to cool down, so
yeah,
we're just gonna let it die overnight, which is kind of exciting that we don't have to have a fire for the first time.
Yeah, and then we're just gonna celebrate by watching some Netflix. Hey,
buddy.
It's Eddie's turn to pick, so probably Paw Patrol tonight.
Paw Patrol, buddy. And Charlie is snuggled in right here. Hey, buddy. I don't know where Lily is.
Oh, she's right there.
Where?
Eating bugs.
All right, what's on the docket for tonight?
Well, we're running out of like documentaries. We've done the Tinder one. We've done Anna.
Oh, on Netflix?
Yeah, we slipped in some Love is Blind.
We have been making our way through the Netflix library, let me tell you. There's so many good things on there right now, though.
I know. So, I don't know what we're going to watch, but I did figure out supper. There's frozen burritos, they're breakfast burritos in the freezer that are about to get freezer burnt, and I figured those would go nicely in the air fryer with some hot sauce.
I'm down for that.
Actually, it's simple, you know?
Let's just whip those up and go to bed. I'm so tired.
All right.
All right, we're going to do that, and we're going to pick you guys up in the morning.
Good morning. Not gonna lie, last night was pretty scary. We had the most powerful storm on Earth in Nova Scotia and actually set a record for the strongest low pressure system ever recorded. We had some 120 km/h winds. It was scary, but the dome held up. It did its job, which was really impressive.
Not even a rip in it or anything, which is amazing. So we did lose a couple of trees up at the house site, so we're gonna whip out the chainsaw and cut up. We've got a couple that fell on one of our driveways, and one is by the pond. So
we also lost some of our temporary buildings. So if you remember, we put up 2 temporary shelters they're donezo, as well as our gazebo. Like it was a very strong storm, but luckily the solar panels made it out just fine. So yeah, we're gonna get to work today on cleaning up the yard. So we're gonna power up the chainsaw first.
But first I need to sharpen it and get it gassed up. It's been a while. You ready?
Let's do it.
Bet you never thought I could, but look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Gotta see it to believe it. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Bet you never thought I could. Look at me now.
You ready to go?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I am eternally mystified. I can't deny the way you light up the room. Come on, get ready to come alive and redefine. I bet you never thought I could. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Gotta see it to believe it. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Bet you never thought I could. Look at me now.
So we've just finished up removing all of the dead trees that were blocking the road. Timber! So Todd has continued on without me. Sorry if it's a little bit loud, but what I wanted to do is quickly explain what we're doing with all of the dead trees that we're removing. So if you've been following the vlog for a while now, you'll probably already know that all of the pathways on the land, as well as our garden beds, use the dead trees. The reason that we do that is because it's a way of upcycling them rather than just burning them. Sorry, it's so loud. But this is sort of what it looks like. So all of our garden beds will also have these dead trees as a way to put nutrients back into the soil and allow the plants to, you know, thrive and just do better. So I'm just looking at Todd. He's getting so much done. So I'm gonna put you guys back down and get to work on going in behind him and collecting all the dead trees.
You ready for this?
No, but I'll try.
Okay. You got it at that end?
Yeah. Anticlimactic?
What?
Anticlimactic?
Yeah. Tell you what, I don't got the patience for this today. Oh, you got it?
Yeah. Do you want to chunk it up?
Oh, what are we doing for lunch?
I don't know, I'm hungry.
I know.
I can go make sandwiches.
And I'll work on chunking this tree up.
Okay. Hi, buddies. Hi. Hey, did you miss us? Hey. What are you doing, Lily?
Come on, get ready to come alive and redefine. I bet you never thought I could. Look at me now. Look at me now.
Hi, everyone. Be good. That was definitely the fastest I've ever made a sandwich. Whew, feeling very hungry. All this physical work, kind of forgot how, not that we weren't doing physical work, I guess, in the winter, I kind of forgot how much work the outside stuff is, like lugging trees and stuff all day. It takes a lot out of you. So this sandwich is gonna be really good. Look at that squirrel. Hi. Hello. I wonder if he can smell my sandwich. He seems really friendly, but I'm not getting too close just in case he jumps on me.
Oh, tell you what, this is a lot more work than I remember.
I was just telling them that. It's so physical.
Yeah.
You take this for me?
Thanks, love.
You're welcome.
Oh, this looks good. Does it matter whose is whose?
Nope.
Oh, perfect. I need some water. We finished up lunch just in time because the weather is actually starting to get a little bit cold here and the wind is picking back up.
But what we did is we brought the trees that we cut down and we put them around here to sort of work on the landscaping at the dome. So we're landscaping the gardens, and we've got some branches that we're using our wood chipper.
It's looking really good.
Yeah, we're making some paths. So Tyler's working on getting some more stuff ready for the wood chipper. Hey.
Yeah, so, well, no, this isn't going to be for the wood chipper. This is going to be for the path down there.
Oh, okay.
So this is going to be, well, it already is, a garden bed right here. We're doing a garden bed right here, all the way around to where the gazebo is. But Todd found a really cool area that's like way down there, and it's like sort of an outlook, I guess. Like you can see the dome really nicely because the dome is up on a hill. So we have these benches right here. And what we're gonna do is continue making a little path all the way down there so that it'll be like another cool seating area.
I just love it because I'm actually getting my dream of having like our own little walking trail system through the land.
Yeah, well, it's a really good way to get rid of all of the dead trees. Like, why not use them and create like a more beautiful property?
See, I told you he'd eventually come around to my side.
Yeah, it is a lot of work, of course, but I think it's worth it. So we're just gonna continue on with that and fire up the wood chipper. Oh, by the way, look how cool this is.
All from our trees.
So
And
this is just gonna be another huge path that's gonna go all the way down there.
And the other cool thing about it is that the dogs actually prefer to walk on the wood chip trails, so it stops them from damaging the forest flora a little bit more. They just kind of walk on the trail, pop off, do their business, and get back on.
It's cute, but
Yeah.
we need to get back to work, so.
All right, I'm gonna set you down.
Look at me now. Gotta see it to believe it. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Bet you never thought I could. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. I bet you never thought I could. Look at me
Yeah, you can really start to see it taking shape.
Yeah, it doesn't take long. It was just because a couple trees fell down.
Yeah. While this may be physical work, it is very fast going. Like you can already start to see the trail taking shape. It's pretty cool.
It is cool. So it's gonna come this way. Look at these growing on the tree. It looks like barnacles.
Oh yeah.
Part of me wants to like boil it and see what it tastes like, but then I'm like, that's probably the part of me that would like not do well in nature.
Yeah, that's the part of you that would die.
Oh, are they those stink bomb things?
Oh, I think they are.
Whoa.
Does anyone know what these are called? Oh! Okay,
Wow.
so we're not gonna eat those.
No.
Pretty cool though. That whole tree is dead.
Yeah.
Okay, tangent. Let's go
keep
show them
going.
the area. So yeah, this is like a creek that runs into this area. So it's still a little bit frozen now, but you can see the dome right up there. But we just keep going down this hill. So Todd's plan is to build a little bit of a bridge right here.
Yep. Already got the lumber sitting over there left over from the deck that the dome's on.
Can you take them? I don't want to fall and get wet.
You're coming with me. So we go up this little bit of an embankment here, and then it's just so pretty.
It's gonna be so pretty.
Yeah.
So like this, I don't know why it's clear here, but it is. So all of those dead fallen trees right there, we're gonna clean them up and then have like the 2 seats here and maybe do like a little fire pit area. So, cause obviously there's just tons of trees everywhere. So
It's
we can
so
burn all the
weird.
dead wood.
Like, it's weird how, look at the trees. It's like a wall.
Yeah,
Meant to be.
meant to be. The snow has picked up. It's starting again. So I think we're gonna call it. We've done a lot of physical work today.
It's been a big one.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna go pack up the tools and the equipment and catch up with you guys a little later. So we didn't end up picking you back up last night. We woke up early this morning to continue on with this project. This was an incredible amount of work, and we're so happy that we sucked it up and got it done. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, it turned out way better than I was expecting.
Do you like it, Eddie?
Oh, I love it, guy.
Look how pretty.
So it comes this way all around this like peat moss pond that we've got. So we put a little bridge in, and then you come up to our seating area. We're a little short on wood chips though, so we need another storm to come through so we can have some more trees down.
And then obviously the wood chipper won't be staying there. It's just going to be these 2 seats and then a little fire ring.
Oh no, I was thinking of turning it around and turning it into a planter.
Little accent piece. And then of course we have the view of the dome right here. It's turned out really, really cool. Todd wants to actually continue the trail to go across the pond and then into the forest. So that's where our snowshoeing trail and hiking trail is.
And our hammock, so I figured it's like a nice little circle, but that's in time. I said that about this project, but that part actually is in time. Hey buddy.
I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. This area is just, it's really pretty.
Yeah. It's pretty cool to be able to sit here and just take in everything that we've created from literally just the forest floor.
Yeah, good job, team.